No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more paras. We'll finish it off today. Where were we? Which one were we doing? I think we finished with counterattack, isn't it? He was engaged in hand-to-hand fighting till the end and was also responsible for beating back. Yes, we saw that there were 2 units which were trying to occupy the Tiger Hills, and the enemies came to know about that, and they were having attacks with, they were attacking each other. Yes.
Ma'am, can you please enable waiting room?
Ma'am, there are 2 Pradyumna Vanis.
Yep, he left. That's why I said just enable the waiting room. Because since morning there are about 2-3 people. Unknown.
Tell them to beware. This is my class. You better ask them to beware.
That I agree, ma'am. But
This
for now,
time, if somebody comes and does any nonsense in my class, I'll not leave that person. I'll make sure that I drag him out of the house and he'll go wherever he has to go.
Who is Nilesh?
Nilesh, mic disconnected है क्या?
नहीं, सिर्फ नाम है, सरनेम भी नहीं है, नंबर भी नहीं है.
Nilesh, are you a student from Ani's classes? If you are, put your number. If not, you'll be removed.
डाला ना उसने नाम और नंबर.
अरे नहीं आपने रीनेम केस में रहना चाहिए.
नया होगा वो, बता दे.
नया होगा.
चैट बॉक्स में डाला उसने नाम नंबर.
चलो मैम, you can continue.
Yes, he left. I think he left.
No, he's there.
He's there. He left.
Yep. He left.
Yeah. He left.
मैम रीनेम का ऑप्शन दो.
Yeah, I've given. Chalo, let's start. So we saw that 2 units were taking over Tiger Hills and they were attacking. They were trying to capture Tiger Hills back, and the enemies came to know that these people are strategizing to capture Tiger Hills. So they were attacking each other. Who is in the Siddharth Gunjal and Divesh Tiwari?
Ma'am, admit them.
Okay, all right. Now let's move on to our next para. Despite heavy casualties, yes, we already discussed the meaning of casualties, isn't it, children? What is casualties? What was another name for casualty that we discussed?
Hostages.
Fatality.
This is different, isn't it? Casualties, what did we discuss?
Fatality.
Mortality, fatality, did we discuss or no yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, then why you all don't remember it? NDA children, I'll stop teaching NDA. I'll only teach RIMC students now. Huh? Why you all don't remember? We have discussed casualties, isn't it? What is the meaning of casualty? Casualty means what?
Injuries.
Injured. Very good. A person who's injured, or if that person is dead, isn't it?
Victim.
Common word that is used is casualties. Otherwise, nowadays they don't use the word casualties. What do they use? They use
Victim.
mortality or fatality. Okay. All right. Do we have someone
They
known
also
as
use
Om Patare?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait. Om Patare is already there in the lecture with his mic disconnected.
So I am having another Om meeting room. Do we have Yash Wabale?
I am hearing his name first time.
Yash. Do we have someone known as Yash?
And there are 2 Yashes. One is Yash Mali and I don't know the other one.
This is Yash Wabale.
Admit him.
Yes, ma'am, he is there.
Admit him.
Why I'm not having the option only?
मैं माउस निकाल के करूँगा.
Mouse laptop.
मैं डिस्कनेक्ट नहीं हूँ उधर से, मतलब from that area जहाँ पर अपने माउस
Om Sarod.
Om Sarod. Yes,
Sarode,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Om Sarode. Yes, ma'am. He is from our class.
Sarode. Om Sarode. Okay, I'm not able to admit this Yash Wabale. It's showing joining. I don't know what is it.
हाँ तो मैम उसका कुछ connecting issue रहेगा.
Yes, ma'am. It must
probably.
be his network issue, ma'am. No worries.
Okay. Chalo. Okay, casualties we've already discussed. So, oh God, I hate this waiting room. I can't do this when I'm teaching.
मैम co-host
Ma'am, you can
बना दो ना,
just
किसी को वो
switch
बना
off that,
देगा।
ma'am. You can just switch off that.
अरे नहीं तो रैंडम आते हैं यार, करते।
Shivjeet Kadam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, make somebody the co-host from our इसमें। They'll handle the waiting room.
मैम अकेडमी वालों को बोल दो।
Academy वाला कोई है नहीं ना।
कोई नहीं academy वाला।
जुनून भैया left।
Yes, ma'am. I am here. I can say, but I'm in my room, ma'am.
It's okay. I've Devadatta.
हाँ मैम।
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, ये चलता रहेगा। आप किसी को तो co-host बना, they'll manage the waiting room. Lecture सुनता।
कैसे बनाऊं?
Ma'am, you can go and
Ma'am,
just make co-host.
participants list then
Participants
give us
list.
list.
More?
Yeah, yes. नहीं
participant.
participants list में जाओ, जिसको बनाना
हाँ,
है।
हो गया।
And make co-host.
Arjun को ही बना दो, ma'am.
हो गया.
Okay, done.
Yes, so we've already discussed casualties yesterday. We said that casualties is a very common word, but nowadays they are also using two other words, that is fatality and mortality. Okay? Casualties means what, children? If a person is injured, if a person is killed,
Injured victim.
because of accidents or because
Dead.
of war.
Ma'am,
that is
word
Okay.
mortal also has the different
And-
meaning, na? Word mortal.
Mortal.
Mortal, ma'am. Mortal. You said the word mortality.
Mortal. We've already discussed this, isn't it? Yes, it has a different meaning. What is that? Mortal, we've discussed. Mortal Kombat, we had discussed, isn't it? I told you there is a movie on Mortal Kombat. What is the meaning
Yes, ma'am.
of mortal, children? Mortal means what?
Who is to die? The person who will die is mortal.
Like who has death in future.
Yeah, who is subjected to death.
Yes, ma'am.
That is called as mortal. Okay? Yeah. Yeah.
Subject to death.
Immortal. Yes. Somebody gave another meaning. Hostage. What is the meaning of hostage, children? Hostage means
Ma'am, hostage means to kidnap, na? Like, no, ma'am.
A person seized or held.
to keep that person as a captive.
A
Captured.
seized
Prisoner.
person.
Keep that person or whatever, to keep that individual as a captive, that is called as hostage. Matlab you are keeping
Prisoners, yes, sir.
as a surety with you. That is
Prisoner.
hostage. Okay, that happens when you kidnap a person, isn't it?
When there is terrorist attack on some
Example for-
public building.
What?
A terrorist attack on a public building.
Yes, a terrorist attack. For example, our Taj. What happened in Taj? There were so many hostages over there, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Means
Yes, ma'am.
keeping a person seized, captive.
Yes, you are keeping a person seized, captured, like a prisoner. So many, like a victim. That person is a victim to, being
Yes, ma'am.
kidnapped. Okay, all right. Despite heavy casualties, 8-6 exploited its success up to the helmet and
Ma'am, if hostage is a word for that, ma'am, like prisoner, then why it is used in the word air hostess?
वो hostess है, hostage
अरे
and
भाई,
hostess
अरे
are
hostess है hostess.
hostage
Hostess
अलग
होता है। Hostage नहीं,
hostage and hostess is a very big
Okay.
difference. Pushkar.
hostage.
आराम से explain करो, समझा नहीं है.
Okay, wait, ma'am.
Hostess. Okay. He is asking why is air hostess and hostage the same? Okay. Now we are talking about hostage. We did not talk about hostess. Okay. Hostage is victim or prisoner or a pawn or a surety. For surety, you are keeping a person held with you. That is called as hostage. What is hostess? Air hostess, a host or an anchor or a hostess, air hostess means what? A person who is giving you entertainment. That is called as hostess, a host. It can be a female host, it can be a male host. Okay, that is called as hostess, a person who will, welcome you or greet you, serve you your drinks, entertain you. That is called as hostess. It can be male and it can be female. Hostage is different. Hostess is different. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, whoever asked me that doubt, who is the one who asked me this?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear. Clear,
Okay.
ma'am.
Shall we move on? Okay. Now we saw that what happened is they were counter-attacking because the Indian soldiers attacked, because they captured. That is why they have attacked the enemies. Now they were counter-attacks were happening. Now when the counter-attacks were happening, many people were dying from both the sides. Okay. All right. Exploited means what, children? Exploit means what? Exploit. Exploit means what, Andy?
Utilize.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
overuse.
To use that.
Use.
to
Overuse.
fully use
Overuse,
them.
ma'am. Use unnecessarily.
Use unnecessarily. Okay. All right.
Utilize.
Utilize. Okay. Utilize. Okay. Matlab
To use them and
exploit
derive
means
benefit.
exploit means you are unfairly treating a person, isn't it? Yes, that is the meaning of it. Yes, I'm asking you, give me the explanation for exploitation. What is the meaning of exploitation?
Ma'am, to use their whole
You are
resources and
treating people, yeah, you are treating
Ma'am,
people
to leave them with
unfair.
nothing.
Ma'am, may I say?
Yes.
Ma'am, taking advantage of someone, like selfishly taking advantage of someone.
Okay, that is called as treating people in an
Ma'am, making
unfair
Misuse.
way. Yes, misuse. Yes,
making full
misuse
use
can
of
be
them and earning profit.
utilize. Okay, yes, correct, all correct. Yes, now let's move on. The enemy launched 2 counterattacks. Yes, read this para. Let me just switch on my lights. Read this para. The enemy till appropriately, and I want one person to explain me this para. Give me 2 minutes. Yes. Yes, explain this para to me. Have you read? Anything that we can't understand? The enemy launched 2 counterattacks with 40 and 50 personnel.
Yes, ma'am. Fourth line in this paragraph.
You are reading.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, read. Okay. Okay. So now they have started open war, isn't it? The Indian soldiers, they have strategized their positions, and now they are openly having a war. So when they are openly having a war, what is happening? Counterattacks are happening. Both the sides, we saw that people are dying. Okay. Now they're talking to you about the features when they started their counterattack, what happened? That is what they're talking about in this passage, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
The
Yes,
meaning
ma'am.
of personnel. What is the meaning of personnel?
Workers.
Officers.
Officers.
Officers,
Officers.
workers, more common word, workers, officers, employees. Okay. All these can come as personnel, or personnel
Government
means
servers.
what, children? Personnel simply means what, children?
Government servers.
People.
Officers.
Personnel simply means people.
Ma'am, people of high authority.
People. Normal people. Personnel means what? People. Okay. I'm talking about in simple words. People. Personnel means people. Over here with 40 to 50 personnel means what? They had what? Personal, mainly personal means what? Personal management. What is the meaning of that? Human resource, isn't it? That means they had that much of people. Okay, 40 to 50 personal means they had so much of people with them. Okay. But 8 sick fought gallant, yes. Gallantly, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Gallantly means
Ma'am,
Courageous.
courageously.
Bravely,
gallant.
courageously.
Gallant means brave,
Daring.
Courageously.
courageous, daring. Yes, very good. Another word for that, very common word.
Fearlessly.
Okay, fearless, bold.
Heroic.
There is another. What? Heroine? What?
Heroic.
Heroic.
Heroine.
Okay. Huh. Yes, heroic. Yes. So here, 8 sick fought gallantly and was able to
Ma'am, courageous.
repulse them means that means they fought bravely. Yes, courageous, brave. I think we have so many. Give me the synonyms for. I think we have lots of meaning. Give me the synonym, children. Should we discuss this?
Synonym for?
I think there is a lot of synonym for gallantly. Tell me. It's an adjective. Yes, come on. Yes, we have synonym.
Daringly.
Yes, daring, brave, bold.
Lucky.
What else?
Lucky.
Courageous, fearless.
Lucky.
Lucky,
I'm lucky. Yes, ma'am.
lucky for gallant.
No, not lucky. Plucky. P-L-U-C-K-Y.
Gutsy. You mean guts? Guts.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Gutsy. Okay.
Ma'am,
Plucky,
lion-hearted.
plucky.
Yes, ma'am.
Plucky. Gutsy. That means guts. Okay.
Ma'am, lion-hearted.
Okay. We don't need that. Lion-hearted. No, I'm looking for something else. Okay. Fearless. Someone said fearless. What else? Bold.
Various.
Valerious. Very good.
Ma'am, dauntless.
Huh?
Dauntless.
Dauntless. Okay, good. Anything else? No, I don't think so. So gallantly is this. Okay. What is the antonym?
Ma'am, one more. Can I
Brave.
say?
Yes.
Mettlesome. M-E-T-T-L-E-S-O-M-E.
Mettlesome. Okay. All right. Fine. Give me the synonym for antonym for gallant.
Coward.
Yes, obviously it will be
Care.
coward, isn't it?
Discourteous.
Scared.
Scared.
Discourageous.
Fearful.
Discourteous. No, discourteous.
Discourteous.
Discourteous. Yes. Okay. All
Frightened.
right.
Fearful.
Okay. All right. Repulse. What is the meaning of repulse?
To fight back.
So they all fought back when they were recapturing Tiger Hills. Both the sides fought back bravely, isn't it? But they are talking about our Sikh. But 8 Sikh fought gallantly and was able to repulse them means what? They were able to fight back with them. Okay, that means their strategy was on point. Mr. Colonel Singh and rifleman who were part of a platoon deployed on the reverse slope of Helmet. Yes, children, you're supposed to explain this to me. Why am I explaining? Yes. Platoon means? What is
A group.
It's a group. Okay, it's a squad. There will be
group
a lot
of
of commandos.
A unit.
Commandos. It's a group of soldiers or it's a group of commandos. Okay. All right. Deployed. Deployed means I think
Positioned.
what's this?
Positioned.
Positioned. Okay, very good. Positioned. We've already discussed this. Deployed, stationed, positioned.
Post.
Post. Yes, post. Okay, all right. On the reverse slope of Helmet showed exceptional courage. So if they're talking the same thing, they're talking in different words. They're just they're playing with words over here. It's the same thing that they captured it with a lot of bravery and courage. And they were able to fight back the enemies. ये पूरा इसमें the पूरा paragraph में वो लोग वही बता रहे हैं. Another thing what they are saying is that in the Pakistan army, yeah, what is it? Come on, tell me. Tell me.
They told that they told that one of the Pakistani captain was killed and his body was handed over to Pakistani authorities.
Right.
And
Right.
other bodies of Pakistani soldiers found scattered were buried.
Very good. Right. Correct. Is this understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Subsequent means, what is the meaning of subsequent? Subsequent means coming
After that,
one after the other. It was following, isn't it? Yes.
yes,
That means there were,
means following after that they buried.
yes, that means what? There were many casualties. Which
There were many dead bodies.
said, yes, there were many casualties. That is what is told in that paragraph. Okay. Yes. Appropriately. What is the meaning of appropriately?
Rightly.
Correctly.
Correctly.
Rightly.
Properly.
Word like that. Rightly.
Properly.
There is no word that rightly. No. Yes. Properly. Proper. Okay. Okay. What else?
Fitting.
Fitting.
F-I-
Okay.
F-I-T-I-N-G.
Okay. Fitting. Okay.
In
What
a
else?
relevant way.
Relevant. Very good. Appropriately means relevant. Very good.
Opportune.
Opportune. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Opportune. Okay. What else? Anything else?
Apt.
Apt. Very good. Appropriately means over here relevant or apt.
Ma'am, expedient.
Expedient. Yes. Very good. We are having new
point.
words here. Expedient.
Gourmet.
To the point.
To the point. Okay.
Ma'am,
Very
what about
good.
gourmet?
Gourmet. Very good. Correct.
Ma'am, also fallacious.
Fallacious.
Yes, sorry, fallacious. Sorry for that.
Fallacious means what?
Ma'am, even auspicious.
Something which is right, which
Ma'am,
is
applicable.
properly chosen for a particular situation. It has
Applicable.
now all the new words that you have said is somewhere related to the appropriate family. It has only the
Ma'am,
meanings.
even auspicious, right?
Yes, it has now auspicious has again auspicious means what, children? Auspicious NDA question. Auspicious again NDA question, very important. What is the meaning of auspicious? Auspicious means something which is favorable to us, isn't it? Now auspicious comes in the appropriate family, but you can't say for okay it is right. You can't say it is auspicious. No, you can't say that. Why? Because auspicious is a why you can't say auspicious for appropriate? You can say it is relevant. You can say it is apt, isn't it? You
Yes.
can say it is proper. You can say it is fitting. Can you say it is auspicious?
Auspicious is mainly used for religious stuff.
Religious purpose. Yes, that is what I asked you. Why you can't use auspicious? Because mainly it is used for religious purpose, but also it comes in the
appropriate family.
Okay, so auspicious what? NDA question, very important. We have discussed this. Auspicious means what? It means favorable. What else?
At good timing.
God,
Optimistic.
good timing.
Optimist.
Optimistic. Okay. Again, another important question. Optimistic. Okay. Auspicious
Encouraging.
means something
Bright.
that is bright,
Bright.
something that is favorable, something that is encouraging. Okay. Something which is very good. But it can also come in the appropriate family. It will depend on the sentence that we are using. Now, another word I wanted to discuss. Yes, auspicious also means, yes, NDA question, fortunate. It also means fortunate. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Even
And also
providential.
fallacious, which is auspicious means something which is very good, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Providential.
Okay, give me the meaning of optimistic. Very important.
Positive.
Very, very important. Okay, positive. Okay, what else?
Cheerful.
Hopeful.
Cheerful, hopeful, bright,
Encouraging.
encouraging,
Reassuring.
again, auspicious,
Confident.
confident. Very good. Okay, all right. So that is what is told in that paragraph. Okay, now I
Ma'am, please
hope
can
you
you
all
check the
understood.
chat box?
Hmm?
Can you please check the chat box of photo?
Chat box. What happened?
I sent one more meaning of the piece.
Meaning of? I can see so many meanings. What is it? I just checked the chat box. What is it?
I put it again.
Okay, buoyant. Yes, that means what? That means buoyant means what, children?
A person who is
You're in a
cheerful.
buoyant, you're in a very cheerful mood,
Cheerful
isn't
mood.
it? Yes, buoyant means very happy mood, very cheerful, very fun and frolic. Yes, that is called as buoyant. When do you have your buoyant mood? When is that? When you're going for a party, isn't it? Your mood is very different at that time, right? Okay.
After you get good results.
After you get good results. Oh, I sometimes
Perfect
think
example.
you all are NDA children, you all are so serious about studies. I'm not used to teaching such serious students. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Next para. What is happening in the next para? Did anyone read? Can anyone tell me?
Reading now.
Okay, read. Who is I? Who is this I? In New Delhi, I had remained anxious all through the night of 3rd July.
The author.
What is the author's name? Who is the author? Anyone? Who is the author? NDA children.
Sarita Mandana. Sarita Mandana.
Who wrote it? Huh? Sarita?
Yes, ma'am.
Tiger Hills you all are talking about? Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Which Tiger Hills you all are talking about?
I'm saying about the other book, not this one.
Which, huh?
AVSM,
Sometimes it is very
PVSM,
important
AVSM,
to pay
PVSM.
attention in class. Huh? Then it's of
I
no use.
remembered that name. I remember that. I thought that was the same.
Google will give you so many Tiger Hills.
Yeah, Google.
I asked you who is I. Who is I?
General Ved Prakash Malik.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes,
Everybody can read. General Ved Prakash Malik.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, not Sarita. Not Sarita Mandana. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I actually was. I remembered the other.
Okay, chalo. Yes, did anyone read? Can anyone tell me what's happening?
Full reading.
Okay. Yes. Tell me. What is happening in the para, and then we will discuss the later things. Yes, tell me what someone give me. It's a very para. Kuch bhi nahi hai isme. Bolo. Who's going to explain? Akash, tell. Akash. Ashish is not there.
Akash left, I think.
Akash left.
You mentioned that.
Juveria, give me the answer, bacha. Come on.
Ma'am, Ashish is already in the hostel. He's in the academy.
He's in the academy.
He's in there at the present time.
Okay, so that means Ashish is attending from ADCI. Is it like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Okay, fine. Okay, tell me what's happening in this para. Juveria, come on, tell me. Shubham, tell me. No one? Nobody? I have 60 students and nobody wants to answer. Okay. So we saw that there were fights going on and our Indian soldiers were winning the fight. They were trying to recapture Tiger Hilltop and they were winning the fight. But in that fight, what happened? We had so many casualties, both in the enemy side and our side. We had both casualties. Okay. Now, what has happened over here in this para, what they're saying is that the author could not sleep because he was very anxious. Okay. Now, why was he anxious? He may be anxious because he didn't know what was going to happen. And he was also anxious that they were winning. The Indian soldiers were winning the fight and they were going to recapture Tiger Hills. But the fight was still going on. The fight did not end over there. It was still going on and people were dying. Okay. What is the meaning of anxious, children?
Worried.
You're feeling worried. That is called as anxious. Now, now because they have already captured Tiger Hills. Now, what happens when you have won the war? The prime minister, the defense minister, all these people will be, all the ministers will be addressing the public. So now they have given the time when they are scheduled to address a public meeting because they have to tell their people that they have won the war, isn't it? Okay. The defense minister was on his way to Amritsar. When he landed at the airport, I gave him this exciting news. That means, what was the exciting news? That they have captured Tiger Hills and they have won the war. But people were dead in both the sides. There were a lot of casualties. Okay. Who is our defense minister right now, children?
Shri Rajnath Singh.
Very good. Okay. So
Please check chat box has something on that.
told in this para. Yes, Brajesh Mishra, an Indian diplomat and politician who was Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee's principal secretary and national security advisor from 88 to 2004. Okay. So at that time, Prime Minister was who, children?
Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Yes. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister. Okay, next. Yes, read the next para. What's happening? Okay, the dates. They have a lot of dates mentioned here. 1999. Okay, who was the defense minister during 1999? Who was the defense minister during 1999? Any idea? Defense minister during 1999? Anyone? Who was the defense minister during 1999, children? Anyone?
George Fernandez and Jaswant Singh.
Jaswant Singh or George Fernandez? Who is
George
it?
Fernandez.
John
Was
Fernandez.
it?
Yes. John Fernandez was from 15th October 1999. And Jaswant Singh was there from 16 March 2001.
I think it is George Fernandez, is it?
Yes, ma'am. George
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fernandez.
Yes, ma'am.
he
George
was
Fernandez for 1999.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
2001
Yes.
was Jaswant Singh.
Okay, all right, fine. Now, why is 4th July date so important? 1999, why is it so important? Because Nawaz Sharif, who is Nawaz Sharif, children? Give me, who is Nawaz Sharif? Okay, now we,
Former PM of Pakistan.
yes, give me Wikipedia. Yes, come on. Who is Nawaz Sharif? Yes, someone said that he is the former Prime Minister of Pakistan. Okay, what else? What else about anything else about Nawaz Sharif? Anyone? How long did he serve Pakistan? I think he was the longest. Yes? He was there in the Prime Minister's position for a longer time, isn't it? Yes? Huh?
Ma'am, Nawaz Sharif is a Pakistani businessman and politician who served the Prime Minister of Pakistan for 3 non-consecutive terms. Sharif is the longest serving Prime Minister of Pakistan, having served a total of more than 9 years.
Okay, so he was the longest
He was there till
as the
before Imran Khan took over his seat.
He was there. Okay. And what happened to him? What is his current state, Nawazuddin?
No
Ma'am, in
I'm
jail.
idea.
sorry, Nawaz
Jail.
Sharif.
Ma'am, he and his daughter are in jail.
They both are in jail, isn't it? I think he got bail on his medical terms, isn't it? Something like that. I had.
Ma'am, but that medical
Ma'am,
terms are
there is
not
a huge
real.
doubt of he getting a bail on his medical. I
What?
There is a
Ma'am, but
huge
that
doubt of him
medical
getting a
terms are
bail.
not real.
It's not real.
He was
Yeah, yeah.
found
But then
guilty
did
after
he
that.
get the bail? Was he
For
granted bail?
some time, for some time.
For some
He
time,
was,
ma'am.
right? That's yeah. Okay. All right. So during 4th July 1999, why is it so important? Because Nawaz Sharif was due to meet the US president. At that time, who was it? Bill Clinton. Later in the day, about 10 to 15 hours before, we made sure that the whole world came to know about the recapture of Tiger Hills. Now, why we already discussed why Tiger Hills is so important, or why Tiger Hills became very famous, because that was the first warfare where Indian media covered the whole capture. Okay.
War which was telecasted.
Yes, and thus likely outcome of the war. We discussed anything to discuss in this para. Bill Clinton, yes, children. Who is Bill Clinton?
I'm husband of Hillary Clinton.
Okay. Husband of Hillary Clinton. I get that. Okay. Okay, we'll discuss about Bill Clinton later, tomorrow.
Ma'am, attendance.
It's time. Yeah.
Ma'am, Bill Clinton was the 42nd president of the US. Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Join, ma'am.
Jai Hind. Bye.